Good morning student, this is the class for 10th standard, subject social and topic name is economics, 4th lesson, government and taxes. Okay, in Tamil we can know what is the meaning of government, Arasangam. Taxes means varigal. Okay, so first we are going to see about what is the meaning of tax. Okay, tax is levied by the government of the development of the state economy. Okay, but tax is levied. Levied means collect or imposed charge. Okay, some charges will be collected by the government. Okay, that is for the development of the particular state's economy. That is called as a tax. And next, revenue government. Revenue government means varumana varithu. Okay, revenue government depends on direct and indirect taxes. Okay, so revenue departments only depends on two taxes. Okay, what mean direct taxes and also indirect taxes. Okay, so now we are going to know about direct taxes. Okay, direct tax means levied on the income of a person. Okay, so direct tax means நேரடி வரிகள். Okay, நேரடி வந்து எப்படி கலெக்ட் பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா on the persons of the particular income. Okay, from the income of a person the direct taxes will be collected. Okay, so from income, if a person is getting some kind of income, from that income some percentage of taxes will be collected. Okay, that is called as a direct taxes. Okay, another one is indirect taxes levied on goods and services. Okay, so indirect taxes means மறைமுக வரி. மறைமுக வரி வந்து எப்படி கலெக்ட் பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா for a product of a person. Goods and service means goods means product. Okay, and services for that particular product there will be services. Services mean import and export. That is okay, that is collected by that is known as a indirect taxes. Okay, so that is the government. Okay, by which only the government mobilizes financial resources. Okay, financial resources mean from these kind of taxes only the government is granting financial resources they are getting. Next topic is the roles of government in development policies. Okay, what are all the roles the government plays in development policies? Okay, first one is defense. Defense for the security purpose, to protect our nation from enemies. Okay, but defense we know that okay, in order to protect our nation from enemies there will be need of security. Okay, that is known as defense. Next, union government is responsible for creating and maintaining defense forces. Okay, so which government is responsible? Union government only main responsible for our maintaining and also creating defense forces. Okay, next one is foreign policies. Foreign policies means in order to maintain, okay, maintain friendly relationship with other countries in the world. Okay, so foreign policies means we are getting some product, some goods from other countries and also we also sending some product to other countries. Okay, so there will be cordial relationship, friendly relationship with other countries. Okay, in the world. Next point is maintain. We should maintain cordial economic relationship through export and imports. Okay, import and export you know that ஏற்றுமதி இறக்குமதி இது காரணமாக நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும்னா we have to coordinate also the same meaning friendly relationship we have to maintain with other countries for the purpose of exporting and also importing goods and services and sending and receiving investment and labors. Okay, so this is the second part. We have to maintain coordinate means friendly relationship with other countries for the purpose of importing and exporting and also investment. In some countries we will investment, no, that purpose also we have to maintain friendly relationship with other countries. Okay, next point is so this service is provided by union government. Okay, so this foreign policy is only provided by the union government. Okay, next topic is third one is conduct of periodic election. Okay, so periodically they have to conduct election. First, India is a democratic country. We know that. Okay, India is a democratic country and also we only elect our representatives like that. Here also we have to elect our representative to parliament and also state assemblies. Okay, so we have to elect our representative for both the parliament and also state assemblies. Next one is likewise similarly the state government conducts elections. Okay, in local bodies within the state. Okay, so local body election also the union government will conduct. Okay, next fourth one is law and orders. Okay, first both union and state government enact numerous laws. Okay, well, so both union and also state governments, central government and also state government introduced various kind of laws in order to protect our rights and also properties. Okay, wow. So why they are giving many laws, introducing many laws means their laws should be protect our rights and also our properties. Okay, wow. So and also regulate our economy and also society. These laws not only protect ourselves, okay, people rights and also people properties, but also protect our economic and also society also. Next one is union government is has a very vibrant means very strong judicial system. Okay, union government has a strong judicial system. Next, state government is responsible for administering the force policy of within the state respective states. Okay, so the state government is responsible for administrating policies. Okay, and also in respective states, in particular state they will be the responsible for administrative blocks. Okay. Next, fifth one is public administration and provisions of public goods. Okay, so next one we are going to see about the government is responsible for administering economic and also society. Okay, and also the government have to administer, okay, various levels in the union government and also state governments for the purpose of developing economic and also society. Okay, next one is various department like for example revenue department, schools, hospitals, rural development and also urban development. In rural and also urban development, for the development they have to introduce various departments like revenue department, schools, hospitals. Okay, they are introducing and also they are giving new chances for the development of urban and also rural development they are doing. Okay, next one is local government. Local government also provide public goods like local roads, drainage, drinking water and waste collection and disposal. So within the local, these kind of services they are providing. What this means, example, local roads. Okay, if any road is will be damaged, means they have to they have to put a new road. Okay, next drainage, they have to clean the drainage and also they have to provide drinking water and also they have to dispose and collect wastages. Okay, Okay, next sixth topic is redistributions of income and poverty alleviations. Okay, so here we are going to see about the government collect various taxes to finance in various activities. Okay, so the government collect many kind of taxes. Okay, in order to maintain the financial and also they will put their finance they will put in taxes in various activities. Okay, next the taxes collected from high income people and also they have to pay more taxes than poor. Okay, so the taxes will be collected from the high income persons. Okay, and also they have to pay more taxes from their income. Okay, than poor people when compared to poor people. Next, the government also spends money to poor people for some basic necessities like food, shelter, clothes, education, health care and monthly income to very poor people. Okay, but the government also from the taxes they are giving some facilities to the poor people. Okay, but they have to fulfill the basic needs. Okay, such as food, shelter, clothing, education, health care and okay, from the monthly income. Okay, from what all the taxes collected, and the collect panna taxes and some poor people they are giving some facilities, they fulfill their some basic needs. And also why they are collecting mean to reduce poverty. Okay, these kind of taxes they are imposing, they are collecting. The last one is regulate the economy. Okay, the union government through RBI means Reserve Bank of India, they can control money supplies. Okay, they can through RBI only the union government controls the money supplies. Okay, so from that they have to reduce the interest rate, inflation mean rising and fall of the shares, foreign exchange rate. Okay, so these things are also controlled by union government through RBI. Okay, next one is the main objective of the economy means to remove too much fluctuations rates. Okay, fluctuation means stock or unstable rate of the economy. Okay, Next, the union governments also controls economy in various other through various other agencies. Okay, various other agencies like Securities Exchange Board of India and also Competition Commissions of India. Okay, so the union government also controls the economy. Okay, through various agencies. Okay, with the help of other agencies. Okay, like Security Exchange Board of India and also Competition Commissions of India. Next one is all government in India run public sectors to provide important goods and services in affordable rate to the people. Okay, so the governments in India, okay, all governments in India, they are giving through public sectors also, okay, or through public sectors also, they are giving cheap rate for product and also services for the people they are telling. Okay, thank you students.